Welcome back to Refine the Fire. My name is Tracy Renee. I pray that you're all blessed on today. The Lord is saying, be who you want to see. And I know we've heard this phrase before, be who you want to see in the world. But I'm talking about even as God uses you in ministry or in your everyday life, whatever you're doing, whether it's a new job or whatever it is, be who you want to see. Don't be what people have been to you. So instead of complaining about how people did you, how they did you wrong, how they did you dirty, be who you wanted people to be to you. When you were the underdog, when you were the person on the bottom and people treated you a certain type of way, be who you wanted people to be to you. Be that person to somebody else. Encourage them. I remember even when I first started my channel, it reminded me of coming to a new church. And if any of you remember, like when you first was new to a church, I really didn't have this experience at my church, but I know people that have. And you come in and you just excited and you pumped up and you just ready to fellowship and meet new people. And then people treat you like you got two heads or something. Maybe you don't dress the way that they do, or you look a little different, and you expect the love of Christ, right? Because you're at a church, but you don't always get that. And I remember that feeling when I was new, even online, and I was expecting this great welcome. I was showing myself friendly. And so I'm all gung-ho, showing forth love, appreciation. I'm supporting, I'm doing all the things. God is like, he highlighted a few people. I want you to reach out to them and just be kind, offer your services. I'm just gung-ho, you guys. People treated me weird, in my opinion. Again, it's all about perspective, so I could have been wrong, but it just wasn't the welcome I expected. And I know a lot of us probably have felt that, like I said, even in churches or, when you're new to something. And I was tempted to become like what I saw. That's how it's going. That's how it works. So let me just be like everybody else. Then that's what everybody else do. And God convicted me. He said, you never come in and do what everybody else do. I want you to stand out. I want you to do something different. I don't care if the door keeps getting shut in your face. I don't care if when you go to the church, those people treat you like you crazy or whatever. I want you to still show forth love. I want you to be different. I want you to be who you are and who I made you to be. You don't start to become like everybody else. That's not what we're supposed to do. You come in and you command change in the atmosphere God put you in. You command it. You set the tone. You lead the way. You don't just go along with everything everybody else is doing. He don't want that, because that's not really a good leader. A good leader in Christ is somebody that comes in and do what they know is right. And they stand by that no matter what. No matter what people are doing, no matter what they're saying, they stand by that moral code. They stand by it. One thing I know, even coming into Christ or coming to a new church, is that people eventually will be friendly with you if you agree with what they agree with. If you do it their way, you can become their friend if you become like them. But the minute that you try to be your own person, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. There's some wisdom right here. This is coming from the Lord. The minute you step out to do something that God has called you to do, and if it looked different from what everybody else is doing, you're going to get some pushback. You want to get some pushback. Expect the pushback. Expect people to then treat you a certain way. That's when opposition comes. And even in the church, and when I say I don't mean a physical church, I'm talking about the church body. Even in the church, okay, people are okay as long as you dress like them, look like them, talk like them. They're okay with that. But the minute you do something different, okay, the minute you don't agree with something, that they say, that they do, or the way that they dress, you become a problem instead of a solution to them. You become a problem, okay? Something you see all throughout the Bible. When prophets or people that are called to preach, called to give a word, whenever it goes against the grain, they're excited about you as long as you want to come in and do what they do. But if you go against anything that they think that they're doing right, you're going to have a problem. And this is what the Lord is saying to that. Do what I said. That's your answer. Do what I said do. Say what I told you to say. Act how I've called you to act. Be who I've called you to be and nobody else. Stand firm on your faith and your beliefs and your moral code, no matter what everybody else is doing, no matter how people treat you, no matter how they look at you. Stand firm. Stand firm. See, he don't want you to become like everybody else. He can use you when you are a willing vessel, willing to lead the way. Okay. You got to be willing to lead the way, even when it don't look right. You got to be willing to do something different, even when nobody else is doing it. He said, no, you keep treating those people nice. Keep supporting them. Keep liking their stuff. Keep commenting on their stuff. I don't care if them people act like you don't even exist. That's okay. Just keep being who you are. You don't stop being who you are because other people treat you a certain way. Stand firm. Be who God called you to be in the earth, because he wants to use you and he wants to set an example through you. But he can't do that if you're pretending or you're going to go along with what everybody else is doing. And that's all I have to say. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and I will see you on the next one as the Lord leads. Bye.